few philosophical works from the past resonate as powerfully today as the teachings of Epictetus, this former Roman slave, who emerged as one of the most influential voices of Stoicism, promoted ideas that transcend time and culture, providing practical guidance for dealing with the challenges of human existence. Epictetus' philosophy was meticulously documented by his student Arrian in the Discourses and in the Handbook. Also known as Enchiridion, it is a manifesto of the power of self-control, serenity, and virtue. This video invites us to a rigorous questioning of what is really within our control, challenging us to cultivate an inner fortitude in the face of adversity and to seek virtue as the highest good. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? There's nothing better than a like for a beginner's channel. It gives us motivation to produce new content. Our channel posts several videos weekly with book summaries that contribute to your personal and professional development. Follow us. In contemporary society, where external pressures and the pursuit of material success can obscure the search for a deeper purpose, Epictetus' philosophy is more relevant than ever. The work is a call to reflection and action, providing a beacon for those seeking a path of self-development, resilience, and lasting wisdom. His work has two main aspects. The diatribes, or discourses, are transcriptions made by his student Arrian. The discourses are a series of lessons and lectures that address a variety of philosophical topics. They are the most complete source of Epictetus' thought, and include discussions about ethics, logic, and physics from the Stoic perspective. Enchiridion, or Handbook, also compiled by Arrian. The Enchiridion is a practical manual of philosophical advice. It condenses teachings on how to live a good life into a brief and accessible format, making Stoic philosophy practicable for everyday life. Epictetus' main teachings, which are very relevant to today, are the difference between what is within our control and what is not. This is perhaps the most famous teaching, often summarized in the phrase, "It is not things that disturb us, but our interpretation of things." This means that it is not external events that cause suffering, but our reaction to them. We should focus our energy and attention only on what we can control: our own actions, judgments, and attitudes, and peacefully accept what we cannot control, the actions of others, world events, and so on. This lesson is extremely useful in managing stress and anxiety. By focusing only on what we can control and accepting what is beyond our control, we can avoid much unnecessary distress. For example, if we are worried about a presentation at work, we should focus on preparing it well, something we can control, instead of worrying about whether people will like it or not, as this is out of our control. Virtue as the supreme good. Like the Stoics in general, virtue, moral excellence, is seen as the highest good and the key to a good life. In a world that often values status and material wealth above all, Epictetus' emphasis on virtue is a valuable reminder of what truly matters. The pursuit of virtue, whether acts of kindness, honesty, courage, or self-discipline, can provide a sense of lasting purpose and fulfillment. Acceptance of nature. The nature of the world is rational, and we should strive to live in accordance with it. This involves accepting reality as it is, including the inevitability of death and change. By resisting reality and wishing things to be different, we cause ourselves unnecessary suffering. This teaching can help cultivate resilience in the face of adversity and life's inevitable changes. For example, if we face a setback, such as losing a job or the end of a relationship, we can apply the idea of accepting the natural flow of life and use the situation as an opportunity for growth and learning. Self-sufficiency. True happiness comes from within, and does not depend on external factors. For him, self-sufficiency was not only material but primarily emotional and moral. We must be responsible for our own happiness and inner peace, rather than depending on external circumstances or the approval of others. The idea that our happiness and tranquility depend on ourselves is very liberating. It means we don't need to depend on the approval of others or external circumstances to feel fulfilled. This can lead us to seek personal growth, self-awareness, and self-esteem. These principles taught by Epictetus are powerful tools for navigating life, helping individuals to deal with challenges, overcome adversity, and find inner peace and satisfaction. His teachings have stood the test of time and continue to be applicable and relevant in the modern world. By applying these principles, we can develop emotional resilience, a sense of purpose, and a balanced and realistic approach to dealing with the challenges of modern life. His reflections lead us to a deep understanding of the human condition and the reality that true freedom and happiness lie in our inner domain, not in external circumstances. In an era characterized by rapid changes, uncertainties, and constant pressures, Epictetus' philosophy offers a safe harbor. His work is an invitation to reflection, self-perception, and self-development, a compass that guides the individual to inner peace and resilience, regardless of life's vicissitudes. We are here to help you in your personal development and to make you reflect on factors that lead to improvements in your life. Subscribe to our channel and have access to book summaries with exclusive and informative content. Leave a like.